Well, of course, we all know that Warren Miller is the godfather of action sports. He made his first films in 1950. His first movie was Deep in Light in 1950, and just this past week, I showed the last film, the newest film, his 73rd film, on the last stop of the international tour. We had 700 people show up. And if you talk about a brand and you talk about a legacy, 73 years of ski films annually, it's quite a legacy. And of course, as kids, we would always go to watch the Warren Miller film every fall in Boston at the Berkeley Performance Center. And as a young teenager, 1979, went to see the annual film, and my older brother was in it. Which was quite a thrill to watch my brother ski on the big screen. Was quite a surprise to the rest of us that John had made the movie or even had been connected with the film. So that sort of opened up an avenue for me to dream about what it would be like to see myself in the movie. John went on to do a number of different films for Warren Miller in the early 80s, and in the 1985, we skied in our first film together. It was February Vacation, Sugarbush, Vermont. And John and I got a chance to ski for the camera. And we were struggling that day. We were falling a lot. I had never skied for the camera a lot. And the cameraman was getting pretty frustrated. It's a kind of a funny story because he said, you Egan brothers, if you fall this time, you'll never work for Warren Miller Films again. And we were standing on top of a big mogul run at Sugarbush North. And it was February break. My parents were up visiting with all the other siblings. It was 7 of us kids. And so at the base of the run was the cameraman, a big crowd of people, and my family, my folks. And John and I were skiing down the mogul run. And halfway down, I could tell it wasn't going too good for my brother. He was spinning up in the air, looking me in the face. His skis were over his head, and he was exploding in the mogul field in front of me. And when I hit that mogul, I jumped over him as he was tumbling, and we both kind of ended up at the bottom of the run. And of course, the crowd was in hysterics. The cameraman was kind of covering his head, and my parents were there. And in the crowd, somebody yelled, "Who the heck raised these 2 characters?" And I quickly looked over at my mom, and she raised her ski pole and she goes, "They're my boys." And she hit the guy in the shins.